Hi, this is no ordinary voice of spiritual ventriloquism. You are listening to Dummy himself. Well, Donald Trump yesterday, President Trump, announced that he is going to recognize, or going to sign an executive order to recognize Judaism as a nationality. And lo and behold, tragically, the very next day, a Jewish deli is shot up in New Jersey. And of course, now the narrative that they're forming in the early investigation is breaking news, so I really don't know all of the details, but that 6 people were shot, 3 people dead, apparently by gunmen of melanated persuasion, and the whole Black Hebrew Israelite thing is coming into the narrative. So now we're bringing in a different narrative into this domestic terrorism equation. Mentally unstable, former veterans, and now Black Hebrew Israelites are the enemy. Well, I just so happen to be a Black Hebrew Israelite, okay? And for those Black Hebrew Israelites who do want to, fan the flames of racism or past traumas and whatnot, maybe, I'm a Black Hebrew Israelite adopted slave that's going to pick grapes for you in the future. That's fine. If that's going to be, so be it. If that's my lot in life, I'm content with that. As long as I'm in the kingdom, that's all I really care about. I'm not worrying about position in this life. Neither am I worrying about a position in the next one. So anyway, but the sad, sick thing about it is that, what I've been saying for years about, anytime you have people that are cooped up in the cities, they've been disenfranchised, they have been, shit on, stepped on, and used for the last, say, 300 years, then obviously there's going to be some social equity issues that are going to arise, aka violence, trying to basically take a position where you're going to replicate the injustices that have been done to you. I don't take that radical approach, and neither does the Straightway Truth Ministry. We don't take the radical approach that the white man is Esau and the devil. We do not take the radical approach that, all the white women are going to be our slaves and concubines and sex servants and all this other radical horse crap that you hear so often coming out of the mouths of people who, yes, they have a legitimate beef, people that have been done wrong in this country, but the tactics, or I should say their solution to the equation is only going to lead to more trouble. Well, anyway, but it is interesting that President Trump is going to recognize Judaism as a nation, and the word nation means goyi, or goyim. So, I mean, now Judaism is part of the goy. So anyway, I think Judaism, in its Eastern context, even to this day, though it does not have faith or belief in the Messiah, does express values, customs, traditions, and morals that are to be exemplified, okay, and to be taken notice and to be appreciated, okay. I'm all for Judaism in its right context. I'm not for Haggadic commentaries about how Ham copulated with the dog on the ark and then he was cursed with black skin. No, I'm not into that kind of Judaism. And anybody who is, well, they deserve whatever they get in the end, because karma is a bitch. Okay, so, but I did kind of thought it was interesting that that President Donald Trump has now recognized Judaism as a nation, and I'm, wondering how this is going to translate over into they are the religious authority now that the Catholic Church is on its way out into complete infamy and shame on the face of the earth, and rightfully and deservingly so. So anyway, you just wonder how they're going to be spinning this Black Hebrew Israelite narrative, because the Black Hebrew Israelites, by and large, the ones that I have come in contact with, are very, very peaceful, albeit they may be confrontational. They're decent people who are trying to rediscover or reestablish their identity, their true and rightful identity in the kingdom of Israel. And I'm going to give all the help I can to them, because they are truly, for the large part, they're the descendants of Jacob. And not, I don't mean everybody is. A lot of Japanese are descendants of Jacob. That doesn't mean all the Japanese are. Okay? We're going to sort all this out. But anyway, one thing's for sure, the Holy Spirit will let you know who you are, and Yah knows them that are His. And let every man that names the name of the Messiah, Yeshua, of the Messiah, Jesus Christ, let him depart from lawlessness. And this, whether this is a psyop in New Jersey, or whether this is an actual outright event that's legitimate, as far as some crazy people decide they're going to go shoot up a Jewish deli, either way, it's deplorable. It just is. It's deplorable that people are put in those situations. But I'm just going to tell you, anytime you're cooped up in a city and you're left without redress, without an exit, you are going to find these types of things are going to happen. And that's because people aren't all that smart as they think they are. And they think that that's the only way and the only solution. Just like the bomber vest Muslim, or, the sarin gas guy on the train in Tokyo. Anytime you mix religion with being defrauded and being done wrong, and there is no redress, you're going to have these kind of issues. They're going to pop up. I'm sorry. It's just the way the world is. That's just the fallen nature of humanity. You're just going to have to deal with it. Get out of the cities. Get out of debt. Just like Pastor Dowell's been telling everybody, whether you're a white Black Hebrew Israelite or a black Black Hebrew Israelite, you need to get out of these cities. Okay? Shalom.